Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Street Justice here. Welcome back to my channel. We are back to the reaction to Game of Thrones on this Game of Thrones Thursday. This is Season 1, Episode 3, Lord Snow. Alright, so I guess we're going to be focused on Jon Snow this episode, which is kind of cool because I definitely want to get to know more about his character. He's not my favorite so far, but I'm definitely intrigued by him, so it'll be nice to get to know his character more. It's been about a week since I've actually watched this show, so I'm definitely excited to jump right in and check out this next episode. I just want to say before I do, though, I know it's only been 2 reactions that I've done to this series so far, but the love and support that you guys have shown to me, honestly, I've been completely blown away, so thank you so much for that, guys. And also, just as a quick reminder, no spoilers, please, in the comment section down below. I am in the process of getting some moderation for it, but up until this point, you guys have been phenomenal anyway, and thank you for all the likes and new subscribers and everything. I'm not used to that kind of stuff. I'm a very small channel, guys, so this is all new to me. I'm just super appreciative of it all. Thank you. I actually had a question for any gamers out there. A couple of years back, I think it was a PS Plus freebie of the month, but I actually downloaded the Telltale Games Game of Thrones game. Is it okay to give it a playthrough now that I've actually started the show, or is there any potential spoilers that I should probably avoid and maybe wait till this whole series is over with and then maybe give it a go from there? So definitely let me know about that, guys. But yeah, I'm pretty much ready to jump right in and check out this episode. If you guys aren't already subscribed to the channel, please make sure you guys click that button down below. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Oh yeah, my boy Ned.
Get the girls settled in. I'll be back in time for supper.
If you'd like to change into something more appropriate.
He wears what he wears, man. The sets of the show really help you immerse yourself in it, I swear. Look at that, it's like a cathedral.
Thank the gods you're here, Stark. About time we had some stern northern leadership.
Not a scratch on it.
I know. People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
Cocky.
Choosing your opponents wisely, then.
When I watched the Mad King die, I remembered him laughing as your father burned. It felt like justice.
Where does this guy get off? And I don't mean his sister.
You're avenging my father when you shove your sword in Daenerys Targaryen's back.
If I stabbed the Mad King in the belly instead of the back, would you admire me more?
All his interactions with every character, he's just a dick.
My brother instructs us to stage a tournament in honor of Lord Stark's appointment as Hand of the King.
How much? 40,000 gold dragons to the champion.
Serious coin.
There, such expense?
This tournament is an extravagance we cannot afford.
As you will, but still, we'd best make our plans.
There will be no plans.
He's making moves right away. Putting his foot
Forgive
down.
me, my lord, son. I had a long ride.
Ow, please, it's nearly healed.
Doesn't even look that bad.
A king should have scars. You fought up a direwolf. Someday, you'll sit on the throne and the truth will be what you make it.
She's like a manipulator.
We allow the Northerns too much power. They consider themselves our equals.
How would you handle them?
I double their taxes and command them to supply 10,000 men to the Royal Army.
He has a lot to learn.
And if the Northerners rebel?
I'd crush them, seize Winterfell and install someone loyal to the realm as Warden of the North.
This kid is a psychopath.
A good king knows when to save his strength.
I hope he's
and when
never
to destroy
king.
His enemies. So you agree? The Starks are enemies.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
Wow.
Enough of that, young lady. Eat your food.
I'm practicing.
Practicing for what?
The prince.
What's happening here?
I would rather act like a beast than a lady.
Go to your room, we'll speak later. Whose sword is that?
Mine.
Give it to me.
It was a gift.
Little lady shouldn't play with swords.
I wasn't playing. And I don't want to be a lady.
Come here.
He seems like a good father.
What do you want with this?
It's called Needle.
And who were you hoping to skewer with Needle? Your sister? You know the first thing about sword fighting?
Sticking with the pointy end.
You're a Stark of Winterfell. You know our words.
Winter is coming.
In the winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another. It's yours.
Nice. Just let her keep it. Man, I like Ned.
If you're going to own a sword, you better know how to use it.
Special delivery.
I know a story about a crow.
My favourites were the scary ones.
Oh, my sweet summer child. What do you know about fear? Thousands of years ago, there came a night that lasted a generation. The White Walkers came for the first time. They swept through cities and kingdoms, riding their dead horses, big as hounds.
The close-up, though. Now every time everybody comments, Sweet Summer Child, I'm gonna picture the commenter as her.
Welcome to King's Landing, Lady Stark. Would you mind following us?
I would. We've done nothing wrong.
We've been instructed to escort you into the city.
Instructed? How did you know I was coming to King's Landing?
A dear friend told me.
I don't trust these guys.
How did you know I was coming?
Knowledge is my trade, my lady. Did you bring the dagger with you by any chance?
Do you know whose dagger this is?
I must admit I do not.
There's only one dagger like this in all of the Seven Kingdoms. It's mine.
Yours?
I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister. The imp.
What? I thought he was one of the good ones.
If that were a real sword, you'd be dead. Do you think Ned Stark's bastard bleeds like the rest of us?
Oh, and he's running the gauntlet right now. Nicely done.
It appears you're the least useless person here.
A raven came for Ned Stark's son.
Good news or bad?
Both.
I thought that she'd be safest in here.
You're a funny man.
Ned!
She just pops her head out.
Ah, the Starks. Quick tempers, slow minds.
Did you have to say that out loud?
Broke my nose, bastard.
So do something about it.
It's an improvement.
Very distinctive faces. All of you.
What do you care about our faces?
I think they would look marvelous decorating spikes in King's Landing.
Oh.
Perhaps I'll write to my sister, the Queen, about it.
Oh. Your brother Bran has woken up.
Peter has promised to help us find the truth. He's like a little brother to me, Ned. He would never betray my trust.
I've never been able to refuse your wife anything.
I won't forget this. You're a true friend.
Is he, though?
How could you be so stupid?
Calm down.
He's a child.
What has the boy told them?
Nothing. He said nothing. He remembers nothing.
Then what are you raving about? I think we can outfox a 10-year-old.
And my husband.
I'll go to war with him if I have to. They can write a ballad about us.
He still loves you.
Does he?
I hope nothing happens to these two. I don't have a good feeling about this. I think something's gonna happen to her. That was like a final look right there. Alright, we're back to Mr. Drogo and Khaleesi. Oh wow. That's
Tell them to
harsh.
stop.
For how long?
Until I command them otherwise.
You're learning to talk like a queen.
Not a queen, a Khaleesi.
I don't know like the time frame, how long it's been, but I can already notice a change. I actually saw she might be casted in Aquaman, as crazy as that is. Now that I know who she is in this show and her connection with them, that is super cool news. She's supposed to replace Amber Heard.
You give commands to me. I don't take orders from savages or their sluts. Do you hear me?
Oh!
Rakaro asked if you want him dead, Khaleesi.
No!
I like that they got her back and not his.
I don't want my brother harmed.
This guy's gonna be a problem. I would not trust that thing. Imagine falling from that height. Oh my god. Ooh. What a drop.
When you saw it for the first time, leaving this morning.
You're leaving?
I'm the first ranger. The job is out there.
I'm ready. I won't let you down.
You're not going. You're no ranger, Jon.
Let him fight.
But I'm better than every other.
Better than no one. Here. The man gets what he earns. When he earns it, we'll speak when I return.
if he returns.
Ath Jahakar.
Ath Jahakar.
Yes, Khaleesi.
What are you doing?
When was last time you bleed, Khaleesi? Me ashasava vesufun.
She's pregnant? There's those eggs again. They've shown those eggs every single episode so far. Damn. How's she know it's a boy? Peeing off the wall.
I'm sorry to see you leave, Lannister.
It's either me or this cold, and it doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
If you see my brother Bran, tell him I'd visit if I could.
Of course. Take care, Snow.
Farewell, my lord.
I like these two. They've almost like become friends.
Tomorrow you will be here at midday.
Who are you?
Your dancing master.
Her trainer.
Tomorrow you will catch it.
Now pick it up. You are skinny. That is good. The target is small.
The steel must be part of your arm. Can you drop part of your arm?
Nope.
No.
I used to play basketball, and the way that I got better is by playing with people that were better than me. That's the only way you learn. That's it! No! Alright guys, that was Season 1, Episode 3 of Game of Thrones, Lord Snow. I was actually expecting more of a focus on Jon Snow. We did see a bit of him, but not as much as I thought. We kind of bounced around with a lot of different characters that episode, got to see a lot of different people doing different things. I think one of the biggest reveals this episode was that Khaleesi, Dany I guess, for short, she's pregnant with Aquaman. I know I have it here, Khal Drogo's son. Well, I guess she already knows it's the son. I don't know how she knows that. Mother knows her body, I guess. But yeah, that should be interesting because I know last episode, episode 2, King Robert and Ned, they were actually talking about the consequences. Apparently that's not good. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see where they go with that. I don't know how much time has actually passed throughout even the first 3 episodes. You can obviously tell it was quite a bit of time, even from last episode, because the direwolf, in the first episode we saw them as pups, and then the second episode they were like fully grown. But yeah, I definitely noticed the change in Khaleesi this episode. She was like more commanding and more comfortable in the role. I thought that was definitely interesting to see. I know I mentioned it during the reaction. I don't know if it's gonna be included, but I actually saw some news that she might actually, or the actress that plays Khaleesi, she might actually be cast or recast in Amber Heard's role from Aquaman for Aquaman 2. Just having started this show now and getting to know these characters and know their relationship in the show, that makes that casting news super cool. But yeah, back to the show, back to this episode. From what we did see of Jon Snow this episode, I actually really liked it. One thing that I thought was going to happen leading into this episode was the relationship forming, or like the friendship forming between Jon Snow and the little Lannister. Is it Tyrion? I don't know how to pronounce his names yet. Even though you guys have been great letting me know like all these different kingdoms and the families and the names and everything, even seeing them, because I haven't heard them all in the show, or I'm just not familiar with the names, I still don't know how to pronounce them all. Like his sister, is it Cersei? Like, I don't even know her name yet either, but trust me guys, bear with me. I know it's probably brutal. By the time we get to like the 6th season or 7th season or 8th season, I'm gonna be looking back at this stuff and I'm just gonna be shaking my head like, oh man, what a noob. But give me time guys, I promise I will learn all the characters. But yeah, little Lannister, I do like his relationship with Jon Snow, the friendship that they form. I don't know if it's a friendship, but more of like a mutual respect. What I was predicting, or what I was thinking was going to happen, was the wall was going to be breached or attacked, and then Jon Snow would actually have to save him, or vice versa, and then basically their friendship would blossom from there even more. But yeah, apparently that's not going to happen because little Lannister, he's already going back. The other thing that I want to point out from this episode was Ned and Kat, when they kind of went their own separate ways, or when he sent her back home, they gave each other a look. It was almost like a final look. I don't know if they're going to see each other again. My hopes for the remainder of the show and the remainder of the season is nothing happens to them and nothing happens to the remaining direwolves as well. But yeah, I think that's it for me guys. Like I said at the beginning, once Walking Dead wraps up, I do plan on doing 2 episodes weekly of Game of Thrones. Just bear with me in the meantime guys. For now, it's just going to be 1 episode a week, Game of Thrones Thursdays. As always, definitely let me know your thoughts below. If you guys could like to subscribe, really helps my channel grow. But till next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo.